Cancerian Chronicles. This is Misty, and we are going to jump back into our love reading for Cancer versus air signs. And we did Libra, so the next sign that we were scheduled to do was Aquarius before I was interrupted. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to jump into that one. Let's see. Okay, so we're starting off with the blocks, and we're going to see messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node. Really, if you have Cancer anywhere in your chart, the messages may resonate, as well as if you are dealing with a Cancer. So if you're an Aquarius and you're dealing with a Cancer, these messages may be for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's jump in. Okay, so we have moderation needed. And this is actually, I'm being guided to keep that in reverse or upside down. Okay. Makes me feel like whatever this is, someone is wanting to or someone needs to go all in. I'm hearing shucking and jiving. So someone could feel like another person is just kind of playing games, right? Mind games is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Slow communication. So I don't know if you're Cancer dealing with an Aquarius dealing with a Cancer, you feel like this person is like, maybe they're slow to text back, slow to call back, slow to communicate how they feel or something of a sort. Yeah. You're wanting someone, or someone is wanting the other person to kind of speed up, to get what I'm hearing, get with the program. Pick up the volume, pick up the volume, pick up the volume, bass, bass. Someone feels like the relationship is going entirely too slow. I'm seeing back in, oh wow, you know, like elementary or whatever, where you have the like, do you love me or do you like me? Check yes or no. Like someone wants another person to just be very clear about how they feel. So not only is the person being slow in how they're communicating, they may not be very clear. And again, I said, if someone feels like another person is playing mind games, right? So someone might be using some type of like manipulative tactics, right? I said mind games, yeah. And we have toxic relationship. So whatever this is, for someone, it could be quite toxic, or it's kind of leaning towards toxicity. I'm hearing the word breadcrumbing. So someone might actually be breadcrumbing another person. Discord is what I'm guided to. And this is under where it says moderation needed. That's in reverse. It feels like someone needs to kind of speak up for themselves. Someone needs to shake things up a bit. Or this person is going to continue doing what they were already doing. Like if you don't let this person know, and I'm hearing specifically, like this is not about someone whining and crying about, you know, getting overly emotional. What I heard was someone needs to, someone needs to shit or get off the pot is what I'm hearing. I don't know if someone like feels like a person is kind of, you know, wishy-washy, back and forth, like, you know, yeah. I'm hearing, I want to love you. I'm gonna love you one day. That was on a something in my heart. That's a song. That was an old song, Michelle or something like that. So it kind of feels like, you know, I did say it feels like someone is breadcrumbing, right? This is a person, the reason that they're breadcrumbing is because they may have like a lot of options. I'm hearing may the best man win, right? And it doesn't mean that that's specifically like, the person is, the people that are competing are men. That's just simply that the best, like, it's kind of like this person sees themselves as a prize. And like, yeah, I heard something about fighting for your rights. So someone feels like, if you want them, they're the prize. You're going to have to fight for them. You're going to have to compete for them. I'm hearing, yeah, it's that type of party. Huh. I'm hearing someone, it's like, I waits for no man, right? And here we go with a twist of fate. I feel like it feels like someone is about to make a decision. Like with however this relationship is going, or like it feels like the relationship is going very slowly and someone's not happy with it, like there's no progress being made with this twist of fate. It feels like due to this slow communication, or whatever this is in this relationship, someone's getting ready or someone's being guided to just cut this off. I'm hearing something about cut the head off the snake. This person may, I'm hearing secret competition. So I talked about how this person feels like they're a prize and you're going to have to compete for them if this is for you. But, someone in this situation feels like they're a prize and other people are going to have to compete for them, right? But the problem is this person is a snake. This person is not letting the people involved know. Hola, ¿cómo estás? They're not letting the other person know, or the other people know, that it's a competition, right? So it almost feels like if you're that much of a prize, make sure that you're letting all parties know that like they are fighting to the death for your love, right? Really, it's not even for someone's love. I heard something about for someone's hand in marriage. But it still doesn't feel like it's much of a prize, or it's much of a gift. It feels like, especially with this competition, it feels like someone is having people compete. And it's like, I have this, I'm kind of seeing like someone with a tally sheet and they're just like checking off points or something like that. And whoever is going to serve their best interest the most, the person that they feel like they can get the most out of, that's who they're going to settle for. That's what that feels like. Again, I feel like it's no prize, whoever this person is. Under toxic relationship, we have avoid hasty decisions. I just heard gaslighting. Hmm. Okay, let's keep going, you guys. So the pause was, we have people playing in the chat, right? And the only reason I'm mentioning this is because I went ahead and set it to subscribe, right? Like you have to be subscribed. It's not for a long time. It's just like 20 minutes. And if you're going to come in here and you're going to play games and, talk foolishness, you need to at least be subscribed. And the reason I'm sharing this is that there's some type of energy. Someone needs to know that, like, what the person that you're dealing with, they need to provide some type of commitment, right? If they can't commit to you in any type of way, then you really need to cut them off. You need to set up some type of boundaries or guidelines or expectations. And unless and until they are meeting those expectations to where you're getting something out of it. And I love, like, a lot of people get mad with, like all of that foolishness. But, for me, it's like I'm getting something out of it when people come in and they're being silly, right? And I'm sharing this with you guys because you need to make sure, like, if you know that people are being dishonest or they're being toxic or they're being, whatever, and you're still going to allow them in your space and in your energy, at least get something out of it. Get something out of it. There needs to be some type of boundaries and expectations, and you need to get something out of it. That is important for this message. There needs to be some type of commitment. But it's kind of like, someone is going around with multiple people and they're not committing to anyone. They don't have any, like, they don't even have a sense of commitment to anyone because they feel like they are so important that everyone should be just kind of honored that they are, like, blessing them with their presence. That's what this feels like for this reading. You guys, I believe everything happens for a reason. No more allowing people to come around and play games and waste your time and you're not getting anything out of it. Because when they're wasting your time, Cancer, who, like, and this could be a cross watcher, but when someone is wasting your time, you know it. But there's that sense of, like, giving people the benefit of the doubt. No, don't give them benefit of the doubt. Give them boundaries and expectations. I'm hearing something about give them enough rope, right? Give them just enough rope. What came out? We have the 7 of Cups. We have endless possibilities. That's what I'm being guided to. Someone needs to know, right? Like, they're looking at this other person, like, they're looking at, if this is for you, they're looking at you like you're an option. But what they don't understand, and I'm looking at 111 right now, what they don't understand is you have options. You're not an option. You have many options. You don't have any reason to feel blessed, right? That they're in your life, or, that they're blessing you with their presence, because you are the blessing. They should be honored. I almost feel like some of you guys, if this message is for you and it relates to this, like, relationship, someone needs to assert their authority in the sense of, like, I don't know, like, you need to let someone know who you really are. I don't know if someone is hiding the real them, who you really are, but you need to bring them back out. People are playing on your top because you're making yourself small and you're anything but. I'm hearing, I don't know who that artist is, but she says, the fuck? Someone, it's a sense of, like, I don't know if this is one relationship or, like, there are multiple people that are coming in and they're underestimating you. But the only person that you can blame is you, because you are hiding and you're not showing who you really are. I'm hearing something about putting the cart before the horse, and but not in the way that it actually means, right? I'm getting it in the sense of like you're putting the cart before the horse, as in this inanimate object you're putting before yourself, the stallion, right? The filly or the stallion, or the prize. Because I'm seeing, like, they have those contests where, like, I don't know, these horses are prizes, and not to call you a horse, but what I am calling you is a prize. But I'm seeing, it's like a horse like hiding in the stables. No, get from behind those stables. Stop allowing people to play on your top. We have 5 of Cups, and I'm guided to where it says trauma. She has all her little bags packed, a box full of her things. It looks like she was just like, fired or something like that. I'm guided to trauma because for some of you guys, you may have experienced quite a bit of traumatic things when it comes to relationships. But don't let that box you in. Don't let that change who you are. Don't allow that to have you hiding who you really are, trying to fit some weird narrative that doesn't even make any sense. We have Page of Wands. I'm guided to good news. It almost feels like once you step back in to the real you when it comes to love, relationships, friendships, life in general, you're going to start to get like some really good news. But things are really, it's almost like things are going to start to just be in motion, right? It's like a jump start to something. And I'm going to say that something has to do with a better type of relationship. If someone has been traumatized because they've been in a repeated cycles of like toxic relationships, possibly from rushing in, when people are gaslighting and breadcrumbing and playing all the little games, doing all the little games, all the things. That gets old. That should be old. We have the King of Swords, and it came in reverse here. Manipulative. Slow communication. This is coming under this slow communication, discord. It's kind of like that little area. There is someone who is being manipulative in their tactics. I'm hearing why, like nobody cares why. It doesn't matter why they're doing it. Just cut them off and move on. At the bottom is the World, and I'm guided to the word wholeness. This is about you knowing that you are whole and complete, all on your own. And I'm hearing broken promises. Some of you guys you're whole and complete, and you're like bringing in strays. You're attracting strays. You're attracting people who are not. You're trying to fix things up, fix people up. And the only way that they can be saved or fixed is if they do it themselves. That's not your job. I'm hearing that you have bigger fish to fry. At the top, we have the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords is upright at the top of this deck. I'm being guided to where it says protective. This is about someone protecting their energy. You need to cut these type of situations off, cut these people out, or whatever this is, to protect you, to protect your energy. Hearing that song, something about my enemies, trying to steal my energy. Is that Drake or something like that? I don't know. Okay, we have 2 that came out, which is 6 of Wands. And then we have 3 of Swords. Someone, here we go. I was guided to calmer waters with this one. And then this one is about heartache and trauma. We've already seen trauma, right? And this is like this twist of fate with toxic relationship. Someone is moving on and moving forward to calmer waters, away from some type of past heartache and trauma, or that's what you need to do. That's what you're being guided to do. At the bottom is strength. I'm being guided to the word overcoming control. Someone was using some type of manipulative tactics to, it really has to do with like putting someone in their place, so to speak. I'm hearing sit down, be humble. Someone trying to humble another person, when really they need to be looking at themselves. And some of you guys with this judgment, you're about to become aware, or you're about to admit what this is, what it's always been. Okay. We have Ace of Cups, and it came out in reverse. Blocked emotions. I'm being reminded, like, what did I say about, there's something about cutting the head off the snake. This is over here with this toxic relationship and avoid hasty decisions, right? Really, I'm just guided to the toxic relationship. Someone needs to cut off all ties and all emotions when it comes to whatever this relationship is. If this is a person that's been like breadcrumbing, slow communication, like don't go around asking like, what do I do if this person isn't texting me and isn't calling me? You cut them off. You move on. I mean, obviously you want to be fair. Like if you have never spoken to this person about your expectations for communication, maybe you want to give them, that opportunity and have that conversation. This is nothing to do with this reading. I'm just going to tell you, me personally, like ain't nobody got time for that. Because when a person is really into you, you're not going to question it. You're not going to ask why they're so slow to communicate with you. They're not going to leave you wondering. They're not going to leave you with doubts. They're not going to use all of the manipulation, the manipulative tactics. That's a form of control. And we have devil at the bottom. I'm hearing the devil is in the details. If you want to know if this is your person, if this is something that's going to work out, or if it should work out, or if you should give them a chance or be open to this relationship, like you already know the answer to that. The devil is in the details. What is this person? I'm hearing, what have you done for me lately? What is this person doing to show you, right, that they're truly interested, respect and love and care? I'm hearing kid gloves that you deserve. At the top, we have the World, completion. Again, someone needs to bring this to an end, bring it to a close, or that's what's about to happen. Why is this still out? Yeah, this one, I've put all of the blocks back and I just noticed this was sitting there. And it says, use your inner strength to overcome challenges. If you want to know like, oh, this is too hard and how am I going to do it? And I have these feelings. Some of you guys are going to have to do some work to kind of discover like, are these real feelings or not? Sometimes we fool ourselves, right, into believing that we have feelings and that other people have feelings for us, but they're not putting in the work. I'm hearing something about an assault to the senses. So it's almost like, you know, there's some sense of like, you know, a person repeatedly giving, but never receiving. I'm hearing, why every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. What did he say? Eating all the hog maws, all the this, all the that. He's talking about someone that's greedy, that's always taking, that's always eating everything up, right? That's what this other person has been doing. I'm hearing enough is enough. And you guys, when I get like on this kind of preachy type, kind of like a lecture, these are, I guarantee if this message is for you, you've been receiving signs. You've been receiving nudges. You have been receiving some type of guidance and you're not listening to it. And it comes through like as, I mean, I'm telling you because I can feel it here. I'm a medium and I'm a channel, right? So a lot of the times when you guys are not listening to messages or, you know, paying attention to signs, it like by the time it gets to me, there's frustration there. Because it's not through me. Like, I feel like everybody has free will. If you like it, I love it. Right? But some of you guys know, you know that this person is toxic. You know that this person is wasting your time. You know that this person has multiples, and which is fine if you're okay with that, right? And if this person is open and honest about it and you guys have an agreement, that is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not here to judge that. As long as all parties agree. But if you don't agree and you just like, you know that this person is doing something with like trying to create some weird triangulation, but it can't even be a triangle because I feel like this is way more than 3 parties. Someone has a whole, almost like a whole ring of dating people in there. I'm hearing cesspool, but in their dating pool. So some of you guys may need to be careful with that word cesspool, right? That this person feels like, you know, the person who does the most for the least is the winner. You don't want to win this competition, I promise you. But if you do, like if that's your cup of tea, then that's on you. Like, I don't even have anything to say. Not for you. And look at this little fortune cookie, right? Like it's some little prize for all of this strategy, all this gaming that you're going to have to do. This is a whole freaking chess game. And you win with all of the time and effort and energy that you put into this game. And what do you win? A freaking fortune cookie. And surprise, what's inside? This is not for you. This is not, this person ain't good enough. They're not good enough for you. And I said what I said. A change in the wind. I love how like this is lining up with a twist of fate, a change in the wind, and we have a twist of fate. Blessed. This is repeating what I've already talked about. You guys have something coming in for you. But this ain't it. I feel, I don't want to be rude, but anyone that is just itching to get into the comments to ask, is such and such thinking about me? Is such and such doing this? This message is for you. I'm just not one of those people that like, this person is thinking of you. This person really wants you, but blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Nobody cares. There is no but. If a person wants you, they will move heaven and earth to get to you. There is no but. We're not living in the 1600s where, you know, you have to stay married or XYZ is going to happen. We're not in that. That's not where we are. If you're into same sex and, you know, your person is like secretly trying to hide you because they feel like, you know, out of fear, blah, blah, blah. We're not living in those times. So if a person isn't doing it, if they're not doing the things, it's because they don't want to. They don't want to. And it's okay if it's okay with you. If they're honest with you, if they tell you like, hey, I'm married, or I'm in a relationship, or I'm in several relationships, and you can be a part of it, but I'm not going to stop this that I already have going on for you. Are you in or you out? And you say you're in, okay, fine. That's different. But we're talking about people running around sneaking and pretending like they're stuck. Stuck in what? What are they stuck in? Are they going to get stoned if they leave a relationship? Nothing is that serious, you guys. Nothing is that serious. So we have unfinished symphony. Okay, so I'm hearing something, and I don't know if this is about now or if this is about later for people that are listening later, but someone like, oh, this person has kids. Do you know how many people co-parent in this day and age? And kids are actually happier. You guys need someone needs to stop allowing another person to gaslight them and give them BS excuses about why they can't commit or why they won't commit. Because if you know, when you whittle it all down, it's because they don't want to. Unfinished symphony is falling under this slow communication, right? It's kind of like someone wants to leave things like up in the air, right? If they breadcrumb you and they disappear for some days, weeks, months, whatever, and they never say like, you know, oh, like it's over and I'm going to go ahead and go with this person, even though they're going with this other person and things don't work out, well, they can always come back, right? They don't want to close out the cycle because it doesn't benefit them. But it's your job. It's your responsibility. If this is for you and you're dealing with a toxic relationship, it's your responsibility to put an end to this vicious cycle. I don't care what anybody else says. It is your responsibility to end foolishness. You don't have to be a part of it. At the bottom, we have chop wood. Yeah, this if in chop wood, it's kind of like the mundane, it's kind of like routine. Like this person makes it a habit or makes it a routine of just like getting gone, getting ghost. And it's like they feel like another person is gonna always be there. Someone in this mix is gonna always be there. And at the top we have imagine. It feels like while you're in the middle of this, or whoever this is for, you are missing out on, pursuing your hopes, wishes, dreams. For some of you guys, of like if your dream is to have like a family of your own and you're sitting around waiting for little breadcrumbs, when you have someone that will bake you a whole fresh pan of bread, like seriously? No. Some of you guys don't remember. Someone doesn't remember who they are. And I split the deck and we have mending. So either that's something that you need to work on. I'm getting a strong yes for that. So that's just what it is. If you're feeling like no one else will want you, or like this has to be your person, no matter all of the foolishness that they're putting you through, if that's how you feel, there's something that you're having to work on. Because I'm going to tell you, men and women come a dime a dozen. What's in your wallet? Okay, let's do, we got this in another one. We have here and now. This is falling under toxic relationship, and I feel like you're being guided to, or someone's being guided to focus on what it is that you see right here and right now as it relates to this person's actions. I don't care about what they used to do. It doesn't matter what they used to say. I'm hearing it's that song, somebody that you used to know. None of that matters. What are they doing right now? No buts. Okay, so sorry for fussing, you guys, but that was Cancer. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, I hope that those messages were helpful. At the bottom, that was message in a bottle, and at the top, that mending came to the surface. So some of you guys might receive some type of message that you're not going to have a choice. It's going to force someone into, I heard the word hiding, but what I was going to say was it's going to force someone into mending, right? So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Cancer dealing with an Aquarius, Aquarius dealing with a Cancer. Be sure to subscribe. We have a new goal, which is 800. Once we get to 800 subscribers, I'm giving away 4 free readings. The last goal was 500. We met that goal. I'm giving away 6, and I announced the winners of those 6 free readings. I announced them on the community board on Thursday. So you want to make sure that you're subscribed, you guys. Especially if you've been here, to see if you are the winner, because I'm definitely not a chaser. So when I put it on that community board, I give like a set amount of time to get in touch with me so that you can get your reading, right? Sorry. Okay, so we're moving on, and we're going to do Cancer if you are dealing with a Gemini, or Gemini if you are dealing with a Cancer. These messages may in fact be for you. I'm being reminded that, and I don't even know because I didn't watch the video, but I promise you, I feel like I had like a slip of the tongue, so to speak, with the Cancer with Libra, and I think I kept calling calling it Gemini, or at some point I said Gemini. So some of you guys may want to see the Cancer Libra one. I left that one by itself because I was interrupted. I kept getting interrupted, and I had to go. Hold on, you guys. This is my kid's school. That's really weird. So my kids' school, the school district, sent a text message, and it was all caps, and it says important message, but it doesn't say what the important message is. All it says is important message. So we'll see what happens. Okay. So now we are on Cancer with a Gemini, Gemini with a Cancer. These messages might be for you. So let's go ahead and dive in. Okay. Okay, the first one says resistance will hinder your personal growth. What else? We have decreased materialism. I don't know if someone is in a relationship, or like someone is trying to or about to reach out to another person to let them know. I'm being guided to this clarity right here, but that they have some type of interest in you, or, you know, in another person. And with this decrease, materialism and resistance will hinder your personal growth. It feels like I'm hearing don't judge a book by its cover. So some of you guys may look at a person, or someone's going to look at another person and like feel like, oh, well, I don't know about that. But there's a person that's sent to another one, and it's meant to assist them in some sort of way. This could be like some type of relationship that a person has been, I'm hearing, praying for. But if you're looking too much on the outside of what this person looks like, it does not reflect, I'm hearing it doesn't reflect their inside, and it doesn't reflect their bank account. So I don't know. For some of you guys, this could be like someone is being tested in a sense. I'm hearing pass fail. So either you're going to pass it or you're going to fail it. Yeah. We have emotional blockages. And I don't know. I'm going to just kind of give my initial feeling or instinct. I feel like whatever this is, I don't feel like it's a forever person in the sense of like relationship wise, but forever in the sense of like this person is has the ability to change another person's life. It's like a stepping stone, but not like that weird, like using someone. It's like, remember, people are in our lives for a reason, a season, a lifetime. I feel like this person is being sent, like someone is being sent to another person for a particular reason. There's something to do with like building up confidence. I'm hearing Forrest Gump, if you guys ever watched that one. I may not be very smart, but I do know what love is. This is going to help someone to see what it means, what it looks like, what it feels like to truly be loved. Because right now, someone might have some type of blockage. It's weird. I'm having like, I don't know. There's an echo here on this left side of my ear. There's some type of blockage that someone has. And this person or whatever this relationship or situation is going to help someone kind of like get over that hump. This is definitely for someone's highest and greatest good. I'm hearing eat, drink, and be merry. This is meant to be fun. Live a little. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I kept looking at this one. Your success is being fast tracked. That's interesting. That's kind of weird because I said, like, it feels like this is some type of test, and this is under resistance will hinder your personal growth, right? I feel like this is some type of test, so to speak, and not like I don't know what, I'm just going to use the words that are coming, that are coming out, right? So it feels like some type of test that, and I said pass fail, it feels like if you're open to receiving, if you allow this in, it's kind of like this is what is going to fast track you to whatever this is that you've been working to manifest, to the relationship that you're trying to manifest. Yeah. But there's no rule against having a little fun until that which you are manifesting comes in. I'm hearing get your mind out of the gutter. So I don't know if there's someone who's feeling a little bit like, prudish or a little bit, like mine went straight to like when I said there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of fun. I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about courtship. I'm talking about courting. I'm talking about dating. I'm talking about getting to know people. I'm talking about socializing. I'm hearing getting to know you, getting to know all about you. But I'm getting the sense of like not just for this person to get to know you, but for you to get to know yourself so that so that you're crystal clear on what it is that you really want when it comes to relationships. I feel like someone is, might be looking for something more like a long-term committed marriage is really what I was, feeling, but, don't want to scare people off. Someone is thinking about that in particular, but you're not really quite that clear on what it is that you really want because you haven't lived enough when it comes to like dating and relationships. Like someone may be like you may have like repeatedly dated the same type of person based off of outward appearance for some of you guys with this decreased materialism based off of like what they presented, not in necessarily like you're looking at their bank account, but just like looking at them and seeing how they're dressed. I'm hearing dressed to the nines and making assumptions that like if they're dressed good, like that they're professional and that they're nice, they're nice people. But no, I'm hearing Dr. Phil, how's that working out for you? I feel like if someone has created some type of wish list for manifesting love, you may want to revisit it. You might have quite a few things that are kind of surface level, and you're being asked or you're being guided to dig a little bit deeper. I'm hearing like it's a good start, right? I'm hearing, but wait, there's more. So it feels like there's more that someone should be looking at or requesting, right? From the universe, if that's what someone says. I'm hearing prayer list for some of you guys. Hmm. Okay. What else? This is Cancer dealing with Gemini, or Gemini if you're dealing with a Cancer. Just heads up. Or if it resonates, like it's for you. We have abundance is in the air. And it's under decreased materialism. And it almost feels like when you're not focused on something, a certain thing, and I'm just going to stick with, material goods, when you're not so focused on that, when you're not so focused on like what a person has in their pockets or in their bank account or what type of job, like when you're not so focused on that with whatever you're trying to bring in, it's kind of like downplay it. Like you can still want it. Heck, you can still require it, but don't let that be like, you know, all that you keep mentioning or asking for or something like that. I don't know. But it's going to be there. Like you just need to know that that's going to be there. Or I don't know if there's someone who is so focused on what's in their bank account or something like that. And it's like a big turnoff for other people. Okay. Keep looking at clarity. Being guided to keep this as it is with relationship challenges. It's in reverse. It's upside down. But this is under emotional blockages. It's almost like once you fix whatever this is, this blockage, it's almost like magically the issues that you're having with relationships is just going to disappear. I'm hearing someone like, It's like whatever a person tells someone, like they don't believe any of it. I'm hearing heard it all before. Like it's kind of like someone is so used to people running game on them that they're not being open to anyone. I'm hearing blocking your blessings. If that's what you're doing, you're blocking your blessings. Someone's blocking their blessings. If someone keeps doing that to you and you feel like you have to kind of keep proving yourself to someone, you just need to let that person go until they grow up a little bit. Like they need to fix their issues. It's not for you to fix. You don't need to keep trying to prove your worth or your word. I'm hearing word is bond. Like you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Like you're not a liar. That's just kind of weird. Someone has some type of issues and it could be causing some type of issues in a relationship because they're blocked off, and until they fix that, that's just how it's going to be. Yeah, we have 9 of Wands. And this is under resistance will hinder your growth, your personal growth. I'm being guided to drained with this 9 of Wands. I don't know if someone just kind of keeps, I don't know if you are getting approached by someone or some ones that are just not your usual type. And you keep resisting, like, no, you don't have you don't have X, Y, and Z or something like that. And you're resisting this subset of people or of whatever. But they're being sent to you for a reason. I'm hearing try it. You might like it. Someone needs to deviate from their norm, from their normal type. Someone needs to deviate from that. It doesn't mean that like I'm here go into the chapel and we're like, it doesn't mean that you have to marry this person, but it's like someone needs to, like, it's just like they're trying to give you a different experience. But to receive this experience, someone is going to, like I said, someone is about to be tested. Like, you have to pass this test. Like, maybe you will get what you like on the outside, what you're used to, right? Yeah. At the bottom is 3 of coins. I'm guided to collaboration and common goals. It's like you know what you want on the outside of a person, but like working with a different, like giving someone else a try, someone that you're not used to, it's going to show you like what it is that you should also be expecting of a person when it comes to their personality and just like things on the inside, you know, things of, you know, just more substance. But you have, it's like, it's almost like you just have, you can't read about it. Like you have to just experience it. I don't know. I guess I'm being guided to share like, you know, and I spent most of my adult life, you know, like married or whatever. But since I've been in the dating scene, so to speak, I went on a date with a guy who was all like totally princess treatment. Like I didn't touch a door, like I didn't carry anything, like I didn't pay for anything, like and there's no going back. Like once you see what people really are capable of and what you can actually receive, what you feel like you actually deserve, right? Like it doesn't matter how pretty a package looks, you're not going to settle for less than what you deserve. And it's kind of like that's the lesson that someone needs to learn. This is linked to someone's growth. 7 of Swords is at the top. I don't know if someone has like this type of wounding or trauma, so to speak, what they say, like inner child wounding or something, because I'm guided to the word being selfish. Especially when I talked about like now, like it's like who wants to settle for less, right? But someone might have been taught that certain things that you feel like you deserve, like you're being selfish. Like you're not being realistic. But it's kind of like whatever this is, it's going to show you, it's going to prove to you that you're not being selfish. And yeah, you're totally being realistic with what you want, need, and desire. And no one will be able to gaslight you ever again into thinking that you're doing too much, that you're asking for too much, that you require too much, that you don't deserve all of that. I'm hearing what you want wants you. We have King of Wands in that flipped in reverse. This is falling like kind of between this decreased materialism. I don't know. I feel like whoever you normally deal with, like packaged the way that you normally deal with them or how someone normally deals with them, they're borderline bully, like tyrant energy, right? And someone feels like, you know, if that's what you want, like that's just kind of what you have to put up with or something like that. But you don't. There's a tower at the bottom. We have the tower. Yeah. And then I'm being guided to with this Queen of Swords, honest. It's like there's about to be a major disruption or, you know, like whatever this old way of thinking or whatever this programming is that you've been spoon fed is about to come crumbling down. That's what I feel like. Again, you're about to like, there's something meant to show you that there is more and what you want wants you. It's there. We have Two of Wands, personal power. Look at her burning up old contracts is what it feels like. Old narratives with this Two of Wands. You see she's burning that old so that she can bring in the new. And I feel like I'm hearing all that you wish for and even more. So when you take your power back, let go of all of that old way of thinking, old programming, it's going to lead to where we have this abundance is in the air. It's going to lead to everything that you're hoping for and wishing for and wanting and more. Yeah, we have at the bottom the Hermit, and I'm guided to soul searching. That's what it's going to require for someone. Someone needs to do reevaluate some things. We have King of Cups, non-toxic masculinity. There's something about this that's going to bring in your king, your king, right? This King of Cups. It's almost like, but you're going to have to let go of these pages. That's what I was hearing. Like there's some type of page, like young, not young as in their age, but young-minded. You're going to have to release that energy. And I wasn't guided to night because it's like nights are typically at least that they're taking action. Jeez. We have Four of Cups. Meditation. Okay, so I'm guided to the word meditation for this Four of Cups. And this is falling here under emotional blockages. Some of you guys are being guided to try some type of, I'm hearing yoga as well. I heard the word yoga. But on this card, I was guided to meditation. Some of you guys need to delve into meditation if that's something that you used to do. I'm hearing that song again about somebody that you used to know. Someone needs to go back into meditating. There's something to do with meditation. And it has to do with healing these emotional blockages. Yeah, we have the High Priestess. Divine Feminine is what I'm guided to. For some of you guys, you're being asked to listen to, like to find some type of meditation that specifically is geared towards the Divine Feminine. There's something about healing that energy. This is specifically, both are useful. The light, the light, so to speak, or we just say, divine feminine. And then there's the dark divine feminine energy. I'm guided to this little flashlight. So this is specifically not focusing on the dark. Someone needs to heal just divine feminine energy, period. Do not put in dark. Don't put in that word. Not that there's anything wrong with dark feminine energy, but only because that is not going to assist with these emotional blockages at this time. I kind of feel like if a person was not blocked emotionally, like maybe you're giving too much when it comes to emotions, then the guidance would have been for like a dark, divine feminine type energy for your meditation. But this is like you're completely blocked. This is like going way too far with the dark feminine. I don't know. That might be for one of you, some of you, none of you. Yeah, only you know. Okay. Again, this is Cancer if you're dealing with a Gemini. We have by the book. Okay. So remember I said that this feels like some type of test that's coming in before like your, we can say forever person comes in, if that's the path that you're choosing, right? And there might be a sense of like, well, why can't I just go straight to the forever person? Like there are certain rules, right? Certain stages, certain steps, and you can't just overstep. I'm hearing overstep your bounds. You can't just overstep this test because it could lead to relationship challenges further on down the line if you don't learn whatever this is. You have to learn like what it truly is to be treated in a certain way, because it's like someone doesn't have any experience whatsoever with whatever this is that you're supposed to be getting, because it's meant to be an expectation from that point forward. It's a step like you cannot overlook. You can't just, skip over that step with this by the book. And with this, your success is being fast-tracked. I almost feel like with the fates at the bottom, like the sense of like some type of guides or ancestors, or I don't typically get ancestors with this card, but I have another card for that. This is like some type of guides that are calling in a favor to fast track this relationship that you're trying to manifest. They're trying to fast track it for you, but they cannot skip over. They can't, like, it just can't be done. You have to learn whatever this lesson is. You have to experience the thing. You have to experience whatever this is. That's just what it is. Yeah, with this imagine at the top, it's almost like I'm hearing dream big. Like it's like you may feel like what you're asking for, like you're dreaming big, but it's not big enough. It's not big enough. You're not dreaming big enough because someone doesn't know what they don't know. That's why. Someone doesn't know what they don't know. So you just need to go with it. Yeah. We have Y at the bottom. That's why. Yeah. Ooh, okay. We have breathe and regeneration. I feel like this has something to do with coming. It's almost like a breaking down to be built back up. But really, this is breaking down old habits, breaking down old programming. I've talked about that, old programming. I'm hearing rerouting. Someone is being rerouted to what is going to actually bring in more peace for you. I'm hearing breathe again, breathe again. Is that waiting to exhale? Here we go with this why still at the bottom. That's why. It's like with this piece, this element that's missing for someone that you don't know what you don't know. Like what's going to keep coming in, it's not going to bring you peace. And it's almost like I'm hearing you can have whatever you like. But they need you to know what this is that you like. Like you don't even know you like it yet. Yeah. We have time to go with this regeneration and breathe. Again, this is letting go of some type of old habits, old programming. It's keeping someone, I don't want to say stuck, but it's not, it's kind of keeping someone from being the greatest that they could be, as great as they could be. Like there's something to do with like more blessings, blessings on blessings. Yeah, we have fork in the road, and then we have why. Someone needs to go back to their why. That's missing from someone's, like when you're thinking about what type of relationship it is that you want to bring in. Like certain things that you're putting on your list, you need to ask yourself why. Like, why is this important for me? Why do I want this? And it's like once you get a true understanding of like your reason why, it's going to help you to get over some type of, I don't know, some type of hump, some type of confusion, some type of miscommunication. I almost feel like someone's been trying to manifest a type of relationship in, but it's like there's some type of miscommunication, some disconnect, right? Between your ask, between what a person is asking for and what's being provided, what's being given. And, you know, again, like that's why someone needs to see or experience something different so that you can be a little bit more clear on what it is that you're asking for. That's all I'm getting. So why? Okay, so I asked if like this new person coming in is a Gemini, that you're being asked to like give a chance to, and I feel like it's not like just one person, it's an energy. Like when you are rejecting this person, like it's like another one is sent out. Like your guides are trying to get you to work with them on this, right? But what I heard was maybe, maybe not. Like, yeah. And I asked, well, okay, so what does Gemini have to do with this? Like, is this someone that they're currently dealing with or have been dealing with? And the answer is yes. So this might be for you if you are, again, dealing with a Gemini. And if you're a cross watcher, then this message can definitely, I'm getting a strong yes, is definitely for you as well. So either you are a Gemini or you are a Cancer who is dealing with a Gemini. So yeah, I'm hearing cross watchers welcome. So whatever that means, everyone's welcome. So yeah. At the bottom, I guess we can't skip out on that. We have co-create. I'm telling you, this is like, I'm hearing courtesy of the divine, but this is like the universe conspiring to get you to build or create a much better life than you could ever imagine. That's really what I feel like. Yeah. Wow. Serendipity at the top, which is all about luck, fortune, good luck, right? Unexpected luck. So Good luck. I hope that these messages were helpful. This is Misty with Cancerian Chronicles. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. Also, make sure that you subscribe, number one, so that you guys can actually participate in the chat, because I'm going to kind of keep that the way that it is. It's just for, like, you know, the setting that I have is like, if you're subscribed for 20 minutes, you can chat. But like people that kind of come in and out, trying to basically like energy vampires, they're wanting something for nothing. They want to come in and talk foolishness, but they don't want to subscribe. Then they don't get to be a part of it. Like they come in with weird comments, and because they're not committed to anyone, I feel like these are people that just go from channel to channel, from live to live, and just kind of put like weird comments. But if you're here because you like, so if you're here because you enjoy the messages resonate, you want to be able to be interactive and, you know, just kind of like leave comments or whatever, then make sure that you subscribe. Also, because once we get to 800 subscribers, I'm giving away 4 free readings to subscribers as long as you've been commenting. If you comment, I take your name, I put it in a drawing, a little spin the wheel thingy, and it picks the winners, like it randomly selects the winners. At 250, I gave away 3. At 500, we just made that goal, and so I'm giving away 6. I announced the winners on the community board on Thursday, and then this go round for 800, I'm giving away 4. So there are plenty of opportunities to win your very own free reading avec moi, with me. So make sure that you subscribe, comment, like, all of that good stuff, okay? I hope these messages were helpful. I love you so, so much, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye now. Mwah.